What is good, my peoples? We are back again to Media Doom, and we have a lot of news today concerning Mandani. He's like the runner-up of the Democratic Party, and things are getting funny. I think to be honest, I don't like this guy. There's a lot of things that he wants to do, but I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself. Okay, but we got here the Mr. President Donald Trump.
But if we have one, I'm going to be watching over it very carefully on behalf of the nation. We send him money. We send him all the things that he needs to run a government. And by the way, they get about 3 times what you get, Ron. If you look at the per capita, Florida gets 1/3 of what New York gets in terms of the numbers. What are you looking at the numbers?
Yeah, well,
because that's what we should send him.
Yeah, well, sometimes people say Florida gets more because they count Social Security recipients, but that's not money to the state. Those are seniors that live here. If they move to North Carolina, you can count it there. So it has no interaction with the state government. They get more in the city and state governments than we get.
Right, substantially. We're going to be watching it.
I think, look, to me, he is a communist. I mean, he wants to defund the cops. He wants to do a lot of funny stuff. And the funny thing is that he's a millionaire and he comes from rich parents. So it's like, I don't think he understands the things that he's doing because it's not going to affect him. Okay? If you defund the police, what would happen is there's going to be more crimes. And when that happens, the people that can't defend themselves are the ones that need the cops in the first place. And that's usually people with less power. Less power sometimes equals to poor people or people with less money. I think it's fine that Trump wants to look into him because I don't know. I don't think he understands the position he's in.
Very carefully, and a lot of people are saying he's here illegally. We're going to look at everything. And ideally, he's going to turn out to be much less than a communist. But right now, he's a communist. That's not a socialist. I've always said, we will not have socialism in this country. In the speeches, I said, well, what? They skipped socialism. And you got a lot of them like that. And you see AOC, she's out there with her, bad IQ. She's out there ranting and raving about how wonderful he is. And
AOC's out there, low IQ, just ranting about random things. That's hilarious. And there you have it. All right, the ZOHRAN guy, not a good news, not a good pitch. This whole defund the cops, tax the rich, and where's all this money gonna come from? It's all gonna come from the millionaires and billionaires, and they're just gonna move out. That influences people to be lazy. They just think that they're just gonna get a handout and shit. You have to give people a reason to live, to work. That's just how life is. You understand? You can't people need a purpose. Some people want money, and money's never the purpose for anything. But some people have goals, and they need money to achieve those goals. I mean, some people want to bring other people. You need money for that, but you need money for a lot of things. And then there's those weirdos, those sickos that actually, they live for the money. So in this matrix, in this society, unfortunately, we are bound. We are bound by, I like to call it, humans like to call it God. But to me, because I'm a robot, you feel me? I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about this human race as much, but I know that you guys serve the god money. Your god is money, so you guys serve that god.